There's still an intersection there though. Doesn't really help, does it? Is there a traffic light here? There is, right? There is a traffic light there. Is that better? Let me just leave that to run for a while because because you saw that get congested there. Let me just see if there's going to be a problem here. Or if that changes everything somehow. And I might do the same thing, same sort of thing here. This is perfectly fine, amazingly. Because I mean, if you look at... Yeah, so now this has pushed the congestion back to here, which is funny to me. Is that a park? Alright, what if I... pause this. And don't do that quite like that. What if I 6-lane road or 4-lane road from here to here, and then highway from there to, well, I mean highway from there to there. Wait a minute, what? Highway from there to there. Is that better? It puts an extra... It puts an extra intersection there. Which, I mean, let me just let this simulation play out for a bit, because these cars are still completely... Oh, there's a bus stop there, I see. That's a bad place for a bus stop now, isn't it? That's a pretty terrible place for a bus stop now. No, but the traffic is fine, I think. I think this helps a little bit. Surprisingly. Alright, well, we're gonna leave this. Those are offices, right? We'll let this play itself out for a little while. And if we see congestion, we'll come back and try and fix that problem. Interesting. Let me make these one-way roads. Let me do this. And say only one way. This way. We wanted to go the other way. Alright. So you go out this way and you can come back this way. Probably upgrade that to trees. So you only go out that way and come back this way, and that's fine. I don't know if that makes the congestion any better, but we'll find out pretty soon. And I might do that again down here. And then the same thing here. Like that. So you go out, come back, go out, come back. Does that actually improve anything? I don't know. I can't tell if that actually makes it better. I think it does. I think that made it better. There's a little bit of space here. Let me just put some little bit of retail down here because we have space. It's slightly problematic. Not hugely problematic, slightly problematic, this. But you know, at least it doesn't block the intersection. Like, not like here where it was piling up and blocking the intersection before, right? At least it doesn't do that, so I guess that's okay. Alright, I think we're doing fairly well. We didn't really build any new neighborhoods, but we did fix a few problems that we had for a long time. See, this is okay. Look at that, that's mostly clear. This is doing relatively well too. Kind of. Never mind, just as I say that. Just as I say that, it does that to us. There is a lot of space here to build a more effective intersection. And we should do that. The question is, how do we do that? Do cars ever travel across from there to there? Let's watch these trucks. So that truck... See, no, look. Okay, that bus does. I mean, looking at traffic from there to there. They almost never do, because these are trucks, right? And the trucks always want to go onto the highway to transport their goods out, or they come from the highway and transport their goods to the factories. And so these cars, they hardly ever, okay, never mind, they do come across, but not very much, right? So you can kind of maybe accommodate that. I think the one-way roads has helped a little bit, not sure, this is still a little bit awkward. I think it's always going to be awkward. And I think the trick to this is really to put some intersections through here. We should do that right now. Apparently I'm losing population. Hold on, let me where's my... So the graphs apparently are here. City statistics, population changes. Why is that? What's going on there? Look at that. It happens quite a lot, in fact. Huh. So every time you build a residential area, it kind of peaks and then drops again. I guess it simulates the ooh, don't click right with it. I guess it simulates the age of the populations, and then it doesn't balance them very well. Kind of like Banished. The way the population dynamics there are a little bit odd. Yeah, no, it's a small problem, it's not a huge problem. Let me just leave that alone. I mean, as long as we don't make this any denser, we don't add any more factories here, the problem's not going to get worse, right? So I think that's going to be okay. Yeah, I think that just means that this is as much factories and farms we should put off this particular intersection. I think that's what it means. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Because if I build any more neighborhoods, I'll just build more intersections from the main highway out here. As for this, I might just leave that until next time. Do I want to take a break? I feel like I've been playing a long time. I don't think I've been playing a long time. Mostly I think it's the it's just that building intersections is kind of complicated. So it feels like I've been doing a lot of work. Alright, so the factories are here. What I think I'll do is do that, and then a four lane road out to there, and then bridge across, page up and page down, bridge across the 4-lane road, and then we on-ramp and we off-ramp like this. Like that. And it's a fairly awkward intersection, but hopefully if there's not much traffic, it's gonna be fine. And so if we put the traffic there, what we might be able to do is alleviate some of this by doing this. The other thing is this used to be an on-ramp off-ramp here, which I've removed. Maybe I should... oh yeah, that's a problem. Maybe I should put these back on. Remember there used to be on-ramps and off-ramps here? Although... maybe I only want off-ramp here. Yeah, maybe I only want off-ramp there. And I only want on-ramp here. So it's basically only serving the trucks that are bringing stuff in and then taking stuff away. And it doesn't actually serve anyone who wants to go back the other way. Yeah, maybe just more on-ramps and off-ramps to alleviate this junction here. Maybe that's really all we need. Do I want to put ramps on the other side? Not really. I can see that being a problem. But it clears up pretty quick, so not too concerned by that. Interestingly, there's no trucks coming through here yet. I guess there's a few. What's that guy doing? Forestry truck returning to facility, alright. You see a few trucks coming through here. Yeah, maybe that's just the answer. Maybe this is the answer to this. Look, there's still trucks coming off here. What are these things? That's a bus? A hatchback? No, I want one behind it. So there's still trucks and cars coming through, but it's partly the through traffic as well. And then these cars coming off this intersection. Let's see where this car goes. So these are people like going to work or something, right? So this one comes through. I think it's just going outside of leaving town. Okay, leaving town. This car's leaving town. Okay, probably if I can click on it. Click on it. Click on it. Click. Nope, gone. Yeah, we are at capacity. We are not over capacity. We are at capacity. Or we're not even at capacity, really. We are slightly concerned about capacity. we're not that concerned at the moment. All right, well, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. So yeah, I want to take a break. I want to take a break because this is, for me, this feels like hard work. It feels like I'm having to do a lot of thinking. So I'm going to take a break. When we come back, we'll continue. We'll continue expanding, I think. Pull the highway out this way, and then forestry and residential and maybe some commercial stuff like that. Let me just change this a little bit, add a bit more road here, and then put this back like that, just in case we want to put more garbage incineration back here, right? Yeah, alright. It's we didn't we didn't build much. See, the thing about this game is I feel like this game is mostly about the traffic. You know, like when you do the population stuff, you do the education and healthcare and fire and police and all of that stuff is fairly simple. Like you just put in enough schools for the number of students and that's pretty much it. That's all you have to do. Whereas the road is complicated in this game. Like the traffic simulation in this game is complicated. Much more complicated than the supply and demand, the jobs, and all of that stuff. All of that stuff is easy. The traffic is not easy in this game. So I feel like that's where most of this game is. Like if you want to, like you're playing this game, like where's the game? It's the traffic. The traffic is the part that you actually have to do a lot of work to figure out. And you have to actually draw all these roads. And you can't really use the junctions they give you, because the ones they give you are bad. Like these things are bad. Look at, like they have two one-lane ramps coming together, and these things, like you saw it earlier, we had one of these things here and it's just jammed up really bad. And so you have to design your own junctions, because the junctions they give you are just not very good. Yeah, like the traffic simulation is where most of this game is, I feel like. The other stuff is just basic. It's really simple. Alright, I'm gonna stop recording here. We'll come back. We're gonna finally go back to expanding. Highway engineering is so complicated, guys.